Hey guys, Corey here. Today is my 100th day of Warframe, so I thought I would make a quick little video. I'm going to go over a few things, of course, what you get for day 100, the frames and stuff that I enjoy using the most, weapons that I enjoy using the most. I'm going to do a couple of shoutouts to people that have helped me out along the way, and then just show off some of the screenshots from when I've leveled up and the kind of time frame that it took me to get to where I am today. So, without further ado, let's log in and see what we get for day 100. We get a selection of weapons. So we get the Azimar, which is an automatic pistol. Fires a magazine, which then spins in the air for a short time, firing lasers. Ooh, that sounds amazing. The Zenistar. Scorch enemies with blistering blows or set them ablaze with the flying fire disc. Dang, these all sound really cool. Or the Zenith. Deploy the radar disc to reveal hidden enemies and then strike with the precision shots that punch through all obstacles in the way. It's an auto rifle? Alright. I have no idea which one to choose. I'm going to be completely honest. I'm leaning towards either the Zenith or the Zenistar. The Azimar sounds good, the lasers spinning, but being able to punch through any obstacle in the way or throwing a flying fire disc. Alright. I think I'm going to go with the Zenith. We're going for the Zenith. We did it. Alright, there we go. There it is, guys. We have chosen the Zenith. Let's have a quick look at that. And while we are looking at, let's go over some of the frames that I have. Alright, starting off with Temple, probably my most used frame. I absolutely love this frame. So good. The crit and everything that you can get with his flamethrower is phenomenal. Absolutely adore him. Araxia, my second most used frame. Spider Queen. Absolutely love her. I run her with the Code of Bass Assist, which we'll cover a bit later on, and she just nukes entire packs of enemies. Jade, the Pregnant Angel. I love just flying around as her and killing enemies. Oberon Prime, rocking a Tenno Gen skin. Probably the one with the most Archon shards in him, and my original main from back when I played on PlayStation. Rhino Prime, Staple, Titania Prime, Atlas Prime, nice pink One Punch Man, Valkyr Prime, Urali Prime, and then a smattering of others. I've got the Pirate Lord, Horse Lady, Umbra, Bone Daddy, Frost Prime, Sevagoth, Mag, who I picked first and was, I think, my first Prime Warframe that I got. Ash, Banshee, well, Prime of course, Trinity Prime, Neja, which I haven't used all too much, Limbo Prime, Volt, Anaris, Zephyr Prime or Burb Prime. We got the Speedy Boy Gauss in his Grenier colors. We got Boobin, Monkey Man. And then my most recent frames, which I haven't fashioned, I haven't modded, I haven't done anything with. These literally got finished up yesterday. Ember Prime, Nova Prime, and Nyx Prime. All farmed in one day. We're going to have a look at the Zenith right now. We're going to just copy the Warframe colors because that's what I do with most of my guns. And it actually looks pretty freaking clean. Do we have anything? It's already got a tater in it. Nice. Okay. Let's have a quick look here. Alternate fire launches discs that highlight enemy heads within 20 meters while active weapon becomes semi-automatic and has infinite punch through. Resets on reload. Sounds right up my alley. So, we're going to rock Galv Chamber. We will stick... We don't need much fire rate in there. It's already high slash damage. Okay, we'll stick Serration on. we'll stick heat and cold. We've got another 11 left. 1.7 multi-shot, 1.6 reload. We will put on galvanized aptitude, get the status up. We'll work on this later on throughout the next few weeks of me streaming. We'll get it maxed out. We'll probably slap some former in it and see what we can do. The crit chance isn't all that great, but there we go. Now, in terms of primary weapons that I have been running the most, the Latron Prime with the Incarnate adapter. Absolutely beautiful gun. Absolutely love this beast. 115% crit, 41% status. I am looking at putting another, at least one former in here, probably on the Amalgam Serration. Maybe even a second one so that I can get double tap on. Because double tap, primary merciless, you get more damage on kill for 4 seconds, stacks up to 12 times. And then with the one here, 30% direct damage per status type affecting the target with a sprint speed of 1.2 or higher. Which, sprint speed of 1.2 you can get so easy, it's just like one mod. The Coda Bass Assist, my main shotgun until I craft the, it's either the Fenmore or the Phalarx, I'm not too sure on which one, but the Incarnate, like innate Incarnate one. This one, alternate firestorms enemies with mites, infecting with impact and magnetic status effects. If it's open to mercy kills, it performs a ranged finisher, 100% damage and 100% multi-shot. Crazy. This one, I have put the most former in. Obviously, it's a Coda weapon. 138% status, 18% crit. Don't really need crit when it's a status based, and it is blast corrosive with a little bit of radiation. 51% valence bonus, which is nice. You get 101% blast, 36% corrosive, which is fantastic. Enemies just die. And then when you do the alternate fire, it of course gives impact and magnetic, which is fantastic. Gotva Prime is really good. Torrid Prime is really good. I'm working on getting the Boar Incarnate, which I will put on my Boar Prime here. I have a decent ribbon. Makes it a high impact viral, which isn't too bad. Procs viral most of the time with impact after. Crit chance isn't the greatest, but again, I haven't touched this in a while. All I did was slap a former on to be able to fit in that ribbon. It has been rolled 21 times. I'm probably going to roll it another 10 times, something like that. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking for. Kuvasobiec, the Tenet Archiplasma, and the Nadaruk. Those are probably the weapons that I cycle through the most. I have the Super Vandal, I have the Paragal, which is nice, and then now, of course, the Zenith, which I will be slapping on to rank up. Now, when it comes to secondaries, my favorite at the moment is the Codotisis. 13% crit chance, but with Innovate that goes up really quickly. 165% status, blast, and corrosive, as with the Bass Assist, because it's my favorite. Got a bit of puncture there as well, which helps out with armor strip, even though corrosive does a lot. 2700 a shot, fires 4 shots a second, 2.7 multi-shot, so it's basically like 8 or 10 shots a second, really fast reload, really nice gun. Other than that, I run Epitaph Prime and my Tenet Diplos. Epitaph build is kind of just heat corrosive, 120% status, just a simple one. And then with the Tenet Diplos, which was actually the first Lich weapon that I got, it is missing a mod. What is it missing? Pretty sure it's that. Reload. Yeah, I think it's... Oh, no. Primary heated charge. Primed heated charge. There we go. Or is it? Heat. Oh yeah, that just bumps up the heat. Yeah, that's fine. Secondary encumber, status effect. Why not? 108% crit, so it constantly crits. Heat, radiation, magnetic, mostly pure heat. Yeah, 10% heat. I could get this better. I really don't want to. It's great as it is. I use it on Jade. We'll swap back to the Tysus. I do actually really love the Grimoire as well. And the Latum. I like the, what is it? The Vermisplicer and the Lex Prime. I have a few Incarnate weapons here and there. I have a couple of other things that I need to rank up in here. But that's, again, just work in progress. I recently just got this Riven. I rolled it 21 times for this crit chance, so I have 109% crit chance, so pure crit damage. 120% crit damage, so a 6.2 crit damage multiplier on 109% crit. I am going to be absolutely slapping enemies once I stick a potato in this, which I have none currently, and form it a few times, and get the Incarnate this week, as well as the Boar Incarnate. Other than that, I use the Tomcat, which I'll show off quickly. 77% status, 23% crit, viral magnetic heat, mostly heat and viral. Conti overload, yeah. I just went pure status with this one because, yeah. Increasing combo multiplier adds 4% heat damage for 15 seconds, stacks up to 30 times. 4 times 3 is 12, so there's like 120% heat, which adds on to that initial heat there with a 77% chance, which is absolutely nuts. I run that on Temple. The Thalys, which came with the Ileweaver update, which I'm sure you've seen plenty of builds on. Running Disciplines Merit every 4 hits, and it is Toxin and Radiation at the moment with a 90% crit, 52% status. I am running Animosity on that for the 21% crit chance on heavy attack, up to 210, so red crits. My partner just came in, excuse that. The Harmony, say hello. Yes, I am recording. The Harmony, which is 124% status, viral radiation, absolutely love it. Gives you a bit of status effect, condensing. Give me one sec. Alright, next up in the melee weapons is my current favorite, which is the Codopathicist. This thing is an absolute beast. Unique trait, attack spawn miasmites or maggots that last for 7 seconds that explode. And that is just, that's purely it. You throw this weapon, it spawns maggots, they die, everything dies. 98% status, which I can get a bit higher. Let me see here, if I chuck on melee prowess, which is 129% with 60% critical, which isn't bad. Melee duplicate for that extra hit, which I absolutely love. The Sinoid Heliocore, which I use for when I need to scan Kavats, so that I can get their genetic codes and build more. The Inodem, which I actually really enjoy on Rhino, because he don't die, unless you play him terribly. But yeah, that's everything so far. As for companions, I run my Hound, or I run my Smear Kavat. Dante is named after my in real life pet, Dante. He is a little kitty cat. And then you have Nutsack here. And if I'm not feeling like that, I usually run Helios for the passive scans. This is the build. Null Audit, because Eximus unit. I run Shield Charger and Guardian because it's just great to have a little bit of extra survival. Duplex Bond, Contagious Bond, Spare Parts, Link Vitality, Vacuum. Pretty easy. And then I, of course, run the Akaten with it. Condition Overload with Viral Heat, Galvanized Elementalist, because I want my dog to do a lot of damage, and then Prime Pressure Point because it is a melee weapon. I'm running the Itzal with the Prismadur Decurions, which I just picked up from Barrow at Tenocon, and I just built the Yakuza, which is why they're not done. Void Rig needs some work. I need to put 5 more format, and then K-Drive. I don't really use it all that much. Alright, I did say I was going to go over mastery ranks and the time frames of when I got them. So when I first started streaming Warframe back in May of this year, I was mastery rank 6. I'd played for a little bit beforehand previously in like April of 2024 on this account. But before that it was back on PlayStation around the time Octavia came out. I don't know how long that was ago. I don't really have much interest in looking for it. I'm talking about this one. So between May 26th and 25th, and June 2nd, I managed to get to Mastery Rank 9. Between June 2nd and June 13th, from what I can find, I got Mastery Rank 13. So within the space of 11 days, I got 4 Mastery Ranks, which I think is pretty good. The next Mastery Rank I got, which was Mastery Rank 14, was June 25th. June 23rd. Mastery Rank 15 was June 25th. July 1st, I had Mastery Rank 16. July 8th, I hit Mastery Rank 17. And July 19th, my birthday, I hit Mastery Rank 18, which is where I am currently sitting. Mastery Rank 18. And if we look at it... Oh, where can we go? There we go. I am almost Mastery Rank 19. I only need 22,000, which I think ranking up a few of those coda weapons and stuff like that, I will definitely get within the next week or so. So I'll be Mastery Rank 19, working my way to a Mastery Rank 20. And yeah, without further ado, we will move on to the next section. Let's actually talk about missions. Now, going over the missions that quests that I have done, I've done all of them, essentially. My favorite is the Sacrifice, followed by the Jade Shadows, and then Whispers in the Wall and Hex are pretty much tied for third. Anything to do with the Hex is absolutely fantastic. I love what they did with that. I am currently working on a few things in game, mostly the weekly stuff for this. I'm almost through the second week and we've still got 3 days left, which is good. I've got one more mission here, one more mission, so not too bad. But yeah, just wanted to say a few shoutouts before I end off the video here. I'm not going to have the gameplay in the background, so just bear with me here for a second. I wanted to give a quick shout out to Inferno the Firelord. He's a Warframe content creator. He is partnered with Warframe. He gets amazing stuff through them. He has helped me out a lot. I first encountered him back in 2024 when I first started playing. Fell out of touch when I stopped playing the game, and then kind of came back and kind of rekindled that kind of friendship there. He's given me a lot of help with prime frames, mods and stuff like that, especially when I hit specific milestones like finishing the new war, getting certain mastery ranks and stuff like that. He's just generally a really nice guy. I will have his Twitch linked in the description, and I'll probably put it on screen as well. Another shout out that I feel is one of the most important is Surf Angel 10. She is a variety streamer, has an absolute heart of gold, and is an amazing person to talk to and stream alongside. Shout out for that goes to, again, Prime Parts, helping me learn the game. Railjack, she helped me get all of my intrinsics to the point where they are now, and without her I wouldn't have been able to progress throughout the game as quickly as I have. Another quick shout out goes out to Xyrix Cosmic Super Saiyan. Again, helping out with farming, build crafting, stuff like that, just general knowledge, an amazing person and just a great guy to hang out with, chat with, shoot the shit with, all of that kind of stuff. And then a few other streamers that I'd like to shout out and just kind of bring awareness to that have kind of supported me along the way and given me some tips and stuff. We've got Ashy, we've got Local Barrel, And we've got Caboose, who also streams Warframe content creation. Without them and their support and their help coming into stream, chatting with me, giving me tips and stuff like that, I don't think I would have gone as far as I have. So to you guys, a very big thank you, and I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of my community and helping me out with my Warframe journey. I appreciate everyone that has watched this video to the end, and I wish you all the best. I'll catch you next time. Bye.